Hey guys. Whoops. Let's get into the. There you go. Sorry about that. Hey, how's it going? How you been? Hopefully you slept well. I am back again with another YouTube art video. I'm finally getting back into this. So yeah. Hopefully you liked the last one. I'm finally getting around to working on my commissions. So I'm going to be working on the second one now. Um, I don't know if this video will go up. If it is up by now, that means I got the approval to do it. But I had to ask Jargy if he was okay with that, because I don't do the whole Twitch thing. I don't do Twitch. It's or Picardo. It's not really my thing. I'm not really big on the idea of filming before a live studio audience. It's just not my bag. Um, it's just a case of, I think it's better to just record the video as is, and uh, and just kind of celebrate just me hanging out with you guys and doing a little. I don't know if I'd call it even ASMR. It's just like me chatting with you and just checking up on you. Hope you're doing all right. Um, so I guess it's been an update. Last time we saw me draw like final drafts commission, you can see it right here. This was the one that we got to do. Um, Someone compared him to a YouTuber called Gregory O'Brien. I've never heard of him. I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers, and funnily enough, neither has Final Draft. So they were just kind of like, "Huh? Well, all right, sure, we'll bite." But yeah. So all right. So I'm gonna be working on the artist JarggyRoo's Faversham Dragon. It's a very wonderful character, original character. The influence is definitely there from Pete's Dragon and things like that. So I'm gonna try and get this done. Funnily enough, as I was watching, or as I was getting ready to do this, I was actually watching the trailer for the movie If, which actually looks like a lot of fun. Um, I may actually have to pull up like a reference picture just so I can make sure I get this all correct. So, but yeah, I guess just to fill you in on stuff that's been going on lately, we had 2K24. We did that recently, as of last night, right not long after the art videos. I'm gonna be doing. I know this video is gonna be very much dated by the time if it does go out. Um, it's gonna be pretty much be like, oh yeah, yesterday we did a 2K24, and it'll probably be like in this video will probably go up in like May or June or something like that. It's just like, but yeah. So yeah, we did 2K24. It was a hoot and nanny for sure. It was pretty wild. Um, had a lot of laughs. As the wrestling stuff always does. Like we've been doing this for at least a couple of years now, and just this is so sweet. I really like drawing this. Like this is without having the reference image with me on Google. I actually got rid of. You're probably wondering why I didn't include it. Well, first of all, like I actually got rid of Opera GX recently. I had to kind of flush out my computer. I had to do some cleaning up, and Opera GX was actually kind of getting to me, and so I had to do. I ran all the stuff like Crap Cleaner, Adware Cleaner, stuff like that, just to do like a system cleanup, things like that. Um, I just didn't. I like to do that like every couple of months, a couple of weeks, even sometimes. It's just like. Um, so I kind of actually wound up losing the link to the reference photo as a result of it. But I am gonna get it back. I'll probably include it in the picture. But long story short, yeah, Jargy is super nice to work with. One of the nicest people I've actually had the pleasure of meeting on VR chat. super friendly. Hopefully he'll give me permission to share this. If not, it's perfectly fine. Um, yeah. Oh my god, I'm falling in love with this character already. So the idea I think that we have, or that he had, well, I drew the the poses as you remember from the last video, and that I deleted because the one with him hugging is the one that we're going to actually go with today. But let me see. Yeah, we're going to include his Roo character being hugged. All right, I think now would be a good time to probably consider getting that reference picture just so I can get that tail just right. So give me 1 second, but let me at least get a few things here. It's going to be grayscale. It's not going to be colored like the previous one. It's not going to be. It's going to be it's a $15 like black and white sketch. As you saw in the last video, I got all the line work settled in. All right. I think today we're actually going to do some Roblox. I know we're going to do My Rise on 2K24, but maybe we could sneak in just a little bit of Roblox time. But yeah, give me. Oh, poor guy. Like, I just want to give him a hug too, you know? Like, sometimes we just need a hug, you know? It's just. There's a lot of shit going on in this world. It's just a lot of stuff that we can't help. And, like, I was with my friend Samson last night on VR chat. I was just kind of lamenting all the stress going on, just as a whole, like trying to get all these commissions done, and well, not so much the commissions. It was just like we had a bit of a scare with Opera GX. We were playing Gartic Phone. It ultimately picked up a virus that we were able to prevent. Me and Sprite, we were able to stop it in the nick of time. We ran malware bytes, ran Windows Defender, everything checked out. We managed to avoid stuff like that. And thankfully our PC is running okay. The thing's been quarantined, so I think we'll be all right for the most part. Sprite in particular was very worried about it. I can't say I blame him. So was I, because I was like, oh my god, like I can't, you know. I don't want to certainly like lose all my progress too. Like I have a lot of good stuff here, and if ransomware ever hit me, I'd be concerned too. You know, I'd be, you know, I'd be livid. I'd just say, you know, oh God, no. I can't allow that to happen, especially with all the commissions I owe. But yeah, so and you know, VR chat is the best kind of game if you need like just a hug and just let it out and tell your friends how much you love them. Spend as much time as you can with your loved ones, your friends, your family, things like that. Because one day it's all gonna just, you know, it's gonna be gone, and you never know how much you truly miss someone until they're all gone. There you go. But yeah, if you would like to see us do Roblox, me and Max and Steven are going to be doing that. Maybe I can try and get as much as I can. Oh god, I'm not getting that right. Okay. But yeah, spend as much time as you can with your loved ones. You know, tell them how much you love them. I think now's a good time to get that reference picture. I want to make sure I got this just right. I want to make sure I got everything here. Oh, this is so sweet. Alright, so he has the... Alright, here we go. forgive me. It's just like I don't know, I like big hugs. Like I don't know. My life is can be pretty stressful quite often. I think it's just overworked from all the commissions I owe and falling behind and things like that. And it's just so anytime I get hugged in on a VR chat, it helps so much. It's like it's really relaxing. There you go. All right. Let's kind of bring out that. Okay, so if his elbow's going to be right there, we're going to need to fix that up right there. So for those just tuning in, this is pretty much how I draw. I draw on the computer mouse. I don't use a tablet. It does hurt my wrist. It's kind of. So I've been meaning to get a tablet, but I kind of just prefer my own method. I don't like. I've tried to use a tablet, but it was one of those low end ones. It was like a baby's first tablet. It was like really small. I didn't get a whole lot of mileage out of it. I just didn't. I'm so used to working on. I'm so used to working on. What do you call it? I remember his poncho goes a little bit farther than that, so but yeah, it's I'm so used to drawing on notebook paper or like printer paper as I did back in high school, and so I have a tablet. I like to look down when I'm drawing, and I couldn't get that kind of experience with the tablet I had, so it kind of like soured my opinion of it, or just in general. Um, so when I started drawing on a computer mouse, it just kind of clicked, I guess you could say. It just kind of all fell into place. And as a result, I feel like I learned a new talent. There's other people I've seen that are able to draw with a computer mouse, and they've told me, it's a challenge, it's hard, but it's what they know best, and it's really cool. I think that'll do it. Let's curve that line up. I say, if you're used to the tablet, fine. Just do what you gotta do. I've been drawing on a computer mouse since, oh gosh, like my first Flash animation was like 2005, 2006. Um, and just since then I've just kind of stuck with it. Like I used to work on backgrounds for this old Kekken X cartoon, which we found recently. I don't know if I want to stream it or not. It's aged pretty badly. The humor would definitely get the people involved canceled. Well, I don't take any responsibility. I had no bearing on the writing. It was just the people I knew from high school that worked on it. It's cringe. It's really bad. I wouldn't even. It's like, but yeah, I would. I don't know if I'll stream it, but maybe one of these days. I had a falling out with the people involved a long time ago, and I'd rather not see it again. It's just like, no, thank you. I'll tell you this though. Like there's a bit in it where I dress up I'm in a Winnie the Pooh costume, and the thing is, it was actually a role play joke. No. I take that back. It was not a role play thing. We did role play a lot back then. We had our own little role play message board and shit like that. But the Winnie the Pooh costume stemmed from an actual high school comic inside joke. So the story, well, actually, tell you what, I'll explain it to you like after after I get this done. Let me at least get the belly sorted out, and then get the references. So give me just a little bit here. Also, looks like the copyright-free music has ended. Oh no, wait, here. I still hear it. There you go. There you go. Okay. So give me 1 minute. I will be back here soon with the references, but let me put my little tag here. Alright. I'll be back in just a moment. Hey guys, it's me again. Hey, welcome back. So I'm going to be picking up right where I left off. I managed to get the references for Jargy's Faversham. Here we go. I did take a break not long after I recorded this. Wanted to put something. Well, first I went to go get some hot dogs because I'm a hungry guy. So what can I say? But I'm also yeah, I had to get the references just so I can do this. As of this writing, this is going to be a very outdated video by the time it goes up. But the 2K24 videos are now actually going up. So hopefully you like those. We had a lot of laughs on that one. All right, let me see if I can get this right. So he has the. There you go. All right, so let's see here. Yeah. All right. So what comes with the cheeks? Okay, puffy cheeks from the side. Pardon the cough. I've been having like this really itchy throat as of late. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I hope I didn't catch anything. I'll just say that. Alright, so there's the goggles. Right, so he has. There you go. There you go. Alright. Alright, let me see here. Alright. Sorry if I go quiet though, I'm kind of also just running out of things to talk about at the same time. Let me see. Here we go. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, so we got. Oh, yeah, we gotta definitely add the goatee. With a soul patch. There we go. I think it's a goatee. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Let's make sure we match that. Let's see, let's bump this up to 350 here. Don't want to add too many lines on it. You want to kind of just. Yeah. I feel like the way I did that wave might be a little weird, so maybe. There you go. Make it more curved like that. Okay. So, let's pull back 300%. Let's work on that. Excuse me. Let's work on that poncho. let's see here. So there's a middle one right there. It looks like the moon. There's a star in the middle. I don't know if we can recreate that, or at least I don't think I can recreate that. But let me see if I can do that. So, okay. So you have the okay, okay, this could be that part right there. Let me add the little. Oh wait, okay, did that right? Okay. There you go. Not perfect. There you go. There you go. All right. So this line right here could be the. I think I'll clean that up actually right now. They look. I drew that a little sloppily. All right. Let's see. I've been watching a lot of. I think there's a YouTube channel called Voodoo Robot. I think it's called Voodoo Robot. Forgive me if I'm getting the name wrong. It's a really good channel that I've been watching. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube channels these days, but my friend Max the Wicked introduced me to it. Basically, it's B-roll footage of it's a B-roll. It's like B-roll footage of stuff from like the. I'm guessing like newsreels, stuff like that from the period like 80s, 70s, 90s, 2000s. Maybe you've seen it. Like it'd be like shopping at the mall in 1996 and things like that. And it is actually really nice to see. It's really cool. Really takes me back to a simpler time that we unfortunately may never see again. The passage of time just kind of goes, and we as humans just kind of evolve. It's like technology and society just evolves so quickly now that we'll just never get it back. Okay, what is with this? That is loud. Oh my god. Just wow. Okay, I need to get. Eesh. Okay, let's try this again with calmer music. All right. Also, this artwork here is from Jarggy himself, and these are the references I'll be using for his picture. Okay, so let's see here. We got the poncho. So his poncho has a very distinctive look here. We got the bottom parts, and then we just got to add okay, that dark purple layer with an outline rather. There you go. There you go. All right. Not perfect, obviously, but I'm trying my best. Okay. I don't think I did that red line right. There. Let's kind of there. For this one, I think I'll bring it a little bit closer to. Oops, that's straight line there. Okay, the next part of the it is the moon colors. I think there's a stripe design here, but I can't tell because of the JPEG. It could be just the way Flash does. Then again, it is grace. It's going to be in grayscale, so I can't really. We'll see how that goes from here. So, there'll be dots, and then I really like that design. That is actually really nice. Maybe I won't have to draw like the eclipse part of this. Alright. I would love to put on like musical soundtracks too, but you know, YouTube copyright be what it be. I would absolutely just love it. Okay, I don't know if I did that right. I'm going back to that voodoo robot thing though. Like that, I really love that. I would actually love and hope that if they ever find footage of like Eastridge Mall in San Jose where I grew up in, that would just be absolutely wonderful. You know, just because I grew up in San Jose, so I have fond memories of Eastridge Mall, KB Toys, things like that. Okay, so that'll do it. Not perfect. I feel like I can make the collar a little bit whiter here. So I'm gonna try and maybe, let's polish that up. There we go. Okay. This music is actually kind of nice. Okay, I think still a little too over dramatic for me, this music, but I think it'll be alright. Does he have any... Okay, so he's got the stripe around the neck. No, not stripe, but like a little curve here. So let's get that going there. Alright. Maybe we could actually pull it back. There you go. The more I draw him, the more I can't help just be like, oh, I want to hug him. I want to squeeze him. It's so cool. It's like, oh. Okay. Feels like this is like something out of like an Olympics movie, you know, just. I feel like I probably could have did better on that. Maybe shorten the hair just a little bit more. Let me scale this back. Like maybe, sorry. There you go. Alright. Just a little bit more. Let me see here. Maybe I can work with this. There we go. And we can see like a little bit more of his cheek tuft right there. Now keep in mind, this is all freehand. I'm just kind of like figuring this out as I go along. The trouble is that when you draw freehand, I'm very slow. I can be very slow. And that includes comics too. Like I can't, you know, I can't work as fast as I used to. I'm getting, like, people say I'm young, you know, like 36 years old, but I honestly feel like I'm 40, 50. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay. So let's get that in there. Alright, so we got the poncho done. We got the, I feel like I could have did better with the circles, but I'll leave that up to Jargy if he'd like me to do changes to that. But I guess to go back to okay, this is now. Does he have something on the back of his arms? Okay. Hold that thought. I will be right back. Let me see if I can get a reference of the stuff on his arms or elbows. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think he's got like something maybe on the back of that. But let me double check here. All right, and now I'm back. And yes, I can confirm that. Yes, I looked at some extra references, and yeah, he's got the little bushy fur like next to his elbows. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to actually sneak it right here. I don't know why Flash keeps homing in on that particular image. All right, so here we go. There you go. That'll do it, I think. All right, cool. Let's see. I've been kind of thinking about getting into the whole VTuber scene with my model. Like, excuse me, I was thinking about doing, actually, kind of thinking about either my bear Sona, like the bear model that Ellie Geckos made that Samson retextured. I was thinking about using that, but at the same time, I actually kind of want to use Vinny. Like, the model is done. I have a Vinny mouse model. In fact, you probably saw it on my YouTube channel. The icon. Let me smooth out the. There you go. Yeah, you probably saw it on my YouTube profile picture. I am actually thinking about. See, I bought something for my friend XC, really talented 3D modeler on I believe it was Blender, in Unity. But yeah, I commissioned him to get a Vinny model for VR chat, and yeah, it's actually done, but we are working. Found Taft is working on getting it. He's actually working on getting it animated. We want some sneeze emotes for Vinny because that's kind of his trademark. He sneezes frequently, like quite a bit in my comic. Well, not regularly, just a few times, but I do actually include him in fix or not fix. I don't really do fix, but like I'll use him in commissions or art trades that involve with other artists. But the long and short of it is that I was thinking about using him maybe. I'll give you some context for Vinny. Basically, Vinny he's a country bumpkin. He's kind of okay. No, he's a mouse from Kentucky, the Old West, and that could be kind of like the whole shtick. I mean, I'm not gonna play the part. I'm not gonna like role play as Vinny. No. I could not do. I still don't know what kind of voice he would have. My friend Vinderza has actually done an impressive job with his voice, and I think I might actually go with him. But why is the copyright music not playing? Oh, that's why. Actually, that reminds me, I had to do one more thing. Speaking of voice acting, I'll get that in a bit. And there we go, back to the music. There we go, okay. So now I'm just looking at this again. I sent the updated reference or the updated image over to Jargy. So here we go. Let me space out some of those lines here. Okay, so let's get this going. Alright. So now we're working on the tail here. So let's see. Let's get that squiggly line going in here. Alright, so it goes down the tail like this. There we go. I know he has, so there's one up here. I'm just kind of guessing, so one would be probably like right here. Not too far off. Actually, let's bump that up a little higher, just so it doesn't look like that. Okay. And now we got one here, and one small one, bigger one over here. Okay, that'll do. So details there to that. All right. I'm gonna thin out the tail just a smidge. There we go. So we got that now. All right. So yeah, I was talking about animation earlier, but I don't know if I am speaking of voice acting. I am going to be in Kai the Lion's new animated episode as I think Ryuga Wolf. I believe he's kind of like he looks like a Street Fighter model, but with like a werewolf appearance. It's kind of stalling for now, but I'm actually really looking forward to hopefully seeing it. I know one of the VAs actually left because he got some mental stress going on, and Kai the Lion has kind of put it on pause. But I would absolutely would love to share it with you when the time comes up. This is my first acting role since, oh gosh, high school? Middle school? And I guess in terms of like voice acting, I have lent my voice in a couple of projects. One was like a school project. I was like a janitor. Funnily enough, that was the acting gig I had in middle school for a like a Mormon group production, which you can actually find. I think it's called like James Blonde. All right, so let's see. All right, let's get that foot right there. Okay, this is overly dramatic music for an art picture. I don't think this is something I'm gonna listen to. Come on, man. There you go. Yeah, it. I guess this helps someone. I don't know if this copyright-free music is appropriate. Like oh my god, this feels like something out of Predator. Okay, excuse me. I'm sorry for the break. One moment. There we go. Okay. That was we went from gladiator music to frickin' classical music as we were supposed to do. That was just like I'm like, why is there gladiator music playing? Maybe if I was working at the gym that would work, but this isn't the gym. So yeah, I want to see if I can get this feet to look just right. I want to shrink it down. I don't see myself getting a job in the animation industry. Personally, I would prefer to create. That's why I think my biggest strength is more on par with making comic books. Like, I still have that very... I don't want to say just Marvel and DC because I have read other stuff, but I kind of link the two of those because they are the most common ones. But that when you think about when I was working on Keeping Up with Thursday and stuff, I had a very comic book ingrained mentality at the time, and I kind of just prefer I kind of just prefer working on comics to tell what is on my mind and things like that. Like, I have a series called Zombie Tunes, and the whole thing with that is it was basically meant to be like a really effed up version of Roger Rabbit meets Marvel Zombies. And it's a comic I actually kind of want to revisit too because I've been thinking about it lately. Thing is, I don't want to turn it into just a mouthpiece. Like, not, I don't want to say like a soapbox, Well, and I say this because the main character it's not me. It's not meant to be me. It's not that. Like, you're not going to see like political messages or anything, but it's sort of like Um, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. The main character is called Lenny Pools, and he's actually designed like my old Notebook character. He's kind of like I don't like the now having done this. I don't think I like the way the foot lined up. I will run this by Jargy to see if I can fix this and if he's got any advice. Um, let's see. I should probably. There you go. What was I saying? Yeah, but Lenny Pools is actually designed to look like my old sketches from high school, like, and his whole thing is that he's kind of like a washed up Hollywood celebrity. He's not. He's had a good run. He's kind of. I guess BoJack Horseman would be kind of a way to describe it. But he's not like quite like BoJack. But his whole shtick is he's kind of what. Okay, maybe not washed up either. He's kind of like on the rocks. On the rocks. Like his career is just kind of on the decline. He's trying to find a way to back in, but he's going through like a divorce, right? He's going through. He married like an anthro tune dog that, you know, it's a very unhappy marriage because he finds himself kind of like just looking for other tune, uh, like waifus as a, you know, that sort of thing. And um, so one day, like while just kind of mulling it over with his agent, who's like a Daisy Duck type, who's based off my friend Sarah, at the time, um, you know, the Toon apocalypse, the Toon zombie thing hits, and he's trying to recover that. And it would be him and his agent working together to survive the apocalypse from Toons, like Pop by not Jessica Rabbit, but like Hollywood from Cool World, Edmund from Rockadoodle, you know, all these various characters, whether they're recent, new, or not, you know, it's like Marvel Zombies in the sense that they can retain their personalities, trickeries, but they have that hunger to you know, eat humans and all that. And the reason why I say this comic would be kind of fun to do, while also obviously I don't think it'd be good I don't think people would like it, is that the character Lenny he's basically he uses the zombie apocalypse to his advantage, where he's like, oh well, okay, now I can go and kind of go after people I never liked, people that kind of effed me over, you know, in the industry or on YouTube or things like that. And that's a part I want to include. Now, saying this out loud, I feel like it would be like a Frank Miller kind of like the old version of The Boys, before it became a TV show. A good one too that I still need to watch. But yeah, I really want to get into it. I feel like it would be a nice way for me to kind of cut loose a little bit. But I also want to get my Keeping Up with Thursday reboot going as well. I feel like both of them would complement each other. One kind of celebrates the like the animation that we all grew up. One is like really happy, you know, say, hey, this is like the old days, as you know, stuff that I kind of grew up with my own little twist on the tale, like a more adult toned Disney movie. If Great Mouse Detective had like a more serious tone to it, while Zombie Tunes would kind of be like the anti like animation celebration. It'd be like the absolute worst. Like it wouldn't be like Hazbin Hotel or anything like that. It would just kind of like be it's like there's one that celebrates it, one that loves it, the other is kind of like a more cynical take on it. There wouldn't be any hatred in it. Obviously, they'll still be like, "Hey, I grew up with these cartoons. I like that." And it wouldn't be just all cameos. It would still tell its own story. They would probably, I mean, the cameos would probably elevate it, but the premise would be, okay. Now I'm thinking about I should probably add the elbow part over there. Let me lower the volume here just a smidge. There you go. But yeah, one would be celebrating, one would be just kind of like, We'd just be like, you know, I never liked that villain from that one cartoon anyway. F that guy. You know, it's just like, but you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't, because the way the poncho is leaning on the other one. Maybe I can actually fix that. This will require me to edit those parts right here. Okay. Let's see if I can get this right. Oh, this could be tricky. And not perfect, but I think that'll do. Like, the idea kind of gets across there. All right. But anyway, and I don't know. It would just. It would also kind of. I think my idea too would also kind of poke fun of YouTuber reviewers as well. You know, just people with the. Where do I begin? You know, just the clickbait. You would make fun of clickbait YouTubers. Not even just like the ones that make, you know, in Dead Island 2 with, like, say for example, like the people with the apology videos. No, like the fabricated. Not like the fabricated apology video. No. It would be more like Lenny would have his grievance towards like internet critics, so he would probably like lampoon Nostalgia Critic. He'd lampoon LS Mark. He would have planned like lampoon all these YouTubers, and see, the thing is, my writing is very unapologetic. It would be kind of harsh, and I mean, and if they're watching this video, I don't mean any disrespect. No, like, you do what you love. You're doing absolutely fine. I have no qualms with Saber Spark or Ellis Mark or Doug Walker or James Rolfe. Like, I got no disrespect. No disrespect, no. But I'm just saying, like, my webcomic would kinda fire a few shots and it'd just be like, you want my honest opinion? You want my real thoughts on that? You know, but they would all come from Lenny. It'd just be the character Lenny, not me. I'd have to find a way to do it amicably, respectfully, without pissing somebody off. But at the same time, I also kind of want to do like a Frank Miller kind of rough. What do you call it? Let's see. Okay, now I'm looking at this. I don't think I did this correctly. Because the belly actually goes around the. Maybe I feel like I should move the leg a little closer, but I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. Now you gotta remember, this is all free. Like I know I said this like a million times. This is all freehand here, so this is like that's more. There we go. Let's try to get that in there. Yeah, he has a little bit of the belly, the line across the belly, and the kneecap kind of goes around there, so maybe that would work. Okay, so I think we have what we got here. Let me add his claws now. Alright. Now, this is a black and white commission, so it won't be in color. But if he'd like to, I'm more than happy to do that. Like I said, Jargy is absolutely wonderful. Like, I am absolutely floored and really happy to work with him. He is incredibly talented. If you get a chance to check him out, I strongly recommend him. Like, it is just absolutely visually stunning. The same could be said for, Ellie Geckos, and Texan Soda and stuff like that. Like, I am just absolutely floored by being selected to do this, and I'm really happy. Like, I would love to do more of his character or Ellie or anything. I just gotta find the time to do it. Alright, so let's put this on pause for now. I think we're gonna do some gaming soon. I think I'm gonna do some 2K24 in just a moment. But until then, I will see you all later, and I'll check up on you. Hope you're doing okay. Stay strong. Be safe out there. Love you all. Bye.